How's it going, YouTube? My name is Mashur117, and I'm your friendly neighborhood Assyrian gamer. Now, this video is going to be obviously a little different. Has nothing to do with gaming, but it does have actually to do with the mic that I'm using. As it says on the description, that this is a sort of part 2, but not necessarily. Obviously, I'm not unboxing anything. I've already unboxed the mic arm. But this is essentially just something where the product, the finished product, where it's using the very same Elgato mic arm with the Elgato mic. Now, is this something that you necessarily need to have for this mic? No. Vice versa, basically, if you need this arm, you need the mic for it? No, not really. Elgato has actually made this to the point to where you can actually use it pretty much for anything, but if you do obviously end up wanting to use it, it fits it perfectly and very nicely. As you can tell, basically very nice and cleanly for cable management. So just a disclosure ahead of time before I do anything else, by no way is this being sponsored by Elgato, and none of this is essentially a gift from Elgato to me to sponsor for them or anything like that. I've actually paid for everything that you see on here. So in the first video, if you ever watched the first video, I actually bought a bundle for the mic, and what it came with it, which obviously was the filter, the stabilizer, an extension rod for the base that comes with the mic itself, and yeah, that's basically about it. The full bundle product actually was a really nice budget sale for it, and the arm comes separately. Now, with the mic itself, you do actually get different items on there with the stabilizer and everything, where you can actually hook it up to a different arm if you so wish to. Reason actually I'm going with this arm is mainly due to the fact, from my situation, is the way my desk is shaped, the way it's designed. On the bottom over here of the desk, there's an actual bar that holds up to the top of the desk, the wooden part, where it holds it and strengthens it. That being said, that very same design actually kind of hinders the clamp for the very first mic arm that I had, and wouldn't actually clamp up onto it. Now, I would have basically tried to do it to put it where this mic arm's at, but the way the standard mic arm shaped, it would basically hit the monitors all the time. So, long story basically short is that when I got an email from Corsair a long time ago, and I'd happened to basically have showcasing their new Elgato products. One of the few was actually 2 new mic arms. One of them was a low profile one, which is actually labeled LP mic arm. And what's cool about it is it's essentially very low profile. It just actually extends forward and backwards. And it's actually on I mean, technically you could say it's a 3-point widget. So basically where the clamp meets the middle of the arm, and right here, it actually, you have essentially full range of the arm itself. It's actually very beautifully constructed, very solid too. At that rate, as you can tell, basically, I'm actually shaking right now, and you still can't basically tell. But the coolest thing about it actually is that the way you can actually put it together, it actually comes apart from each arm. So this arm itself, you can actually literally lift it up, and the other one actually lifts up from the clamp itself. So should you basically I'm not sure what any situation would come to where you need to use it that way, but you can actually put the clamp, put the first arm, then reposition it and put the second arm on there. The coolest thing basically about this arm is the fact that let me pull this up for you. This has as you can tell, basically has a little channel here for the cables to go in, and when it goes in, you can hear that it magnetically seals it. So it holds it in together. I'll have actually a separate video to where it shows you. It'll be in this video actually. where you can tell basically how neatly, nicely, and very like it lives up to the name of low profile of the arm itself. So as you can tell, basically right now, I'm just giving you a little short video of how the mic arm looks on my desk itself, and as to why I obviously put it the way I did. Yeah, you can see basically the elegance of the arm itself. Yeah, so you can see it's literally right behind where I said my monitors are. It doesn't get in the way of anything, so that's actually the beautiful part of it. This video pretty much is about the arm, but pretty much for the but more or less it's for the finished product of the mic and the arm all together, just working perfectly together. If you do need more detailed description of the arm itself, I will leave a link in my description for a video my friend made actually, and he gives a more detailed description, more detailed review of this arm. I'll do my best, basically do as much as I can do for this on this video, but for more or less, if you want more details on that, like I said, I would go visit my friend Kukokobo. On his video, it actually goes in deep detail of the arm itself. The mic, for example, the mic actually is very interesting. That it's an actual USB-C connection mic, but the range you get from it, you might as well basically. It's I wouldn't say it's the same tier, but it's close to basically having something like $1,000 or even sometimes like XLR, DMX or XLR connection mics. Now, granted, this isn't. I won't gonna say basically this is the same top tier as like an XLR mic or anything less like that. No, but what it does offer you for the budget and for the price, it does give you a lot more range than some of the others. One of the coolest parts about this about the mic, whether you get actually the Wave 3 or the Wave 1, is that you actually get to download this free software. Now, this is a digital mix amp that you can obviously customize any way you want. Not necessarily, pertaining to anything. Obviously, I haven't played around with them as much. I mainly just kind of took care of just the main things that I needed. The clip guard actually does help. It actually does filter out and everything and just clears your voice on there. The enhanced low cut, I didn't see much difference, but I kept it on anyway. You can obviously tell the output in the mic volume on there, the input and everything on there, and it gives you the obviously name. So there's that. You can basically add a lot of other things, as you can tell on here. Now, again, I haven't actually found much need for all the other stuff, basically. So for the moment, this is all I have right now on there. So as far as basically the Wave 1 and Wave 3, do you need to get the Wave 3? Not necessarily. I got it mainly, like I said, because of the bundle. The Wave 1 is just as good. The difference is let me show you. The difference is there are certain controls that you can actually do on the mix amp that on the Wave 3, you can actually do it literally right here. So let me turn this up. You can tell the different control by clicking it. Now, this is basically my setup that I've already done on there. You don't have to necessarily do it that way. Now, all these isn't necessarily something for you to worry about, because in Wave 1, you can actually control it on the digital mix amp that it actually offers you. Another cool things actually I've noticed is it has a mute option on there to where it's visually, and also you can actually tell on the software it shows up on there. So I'll demonstrate it for you right now. Okay, so the mute actually the mute button, or like thereof the button, is actually on top of the mic. So I'll show you right now. Let me just okay, so it's right here. The response time on there is actually pretty good. I like it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm readjusting myself. Oh. Yeah, as you can tell, basically, I have like full range control of this arm, which actually what I really love about it. One of the things I actually enjoy about this arm is my previous videos, if you guys have watched them, every time I was talking, my mic was right here, and I'd best always be leaning towards, closer to the mic to talk about. Now, actually, at least I have, obviously I can stand up and just talk to you guys. A better posture for it, essentially. Um, it's like I said, neither mic essentially isn't as bad as the other one. The only difference between the two mics I've noticed, and this probably is not going to matter for your audience, or much less you, not unless you're into more doing in like more intense audio editing, is the wave one goes on a works off of a 48 kilohertz sound, and while this one does a I believe 96 kilohertz. Sorry, my notes. Again, does that mean anything to you? Not necessarily. Not listening to more intense audio editing. If that's the case, then yes, I would probably make sure you buy the right one for yourself, or you decide to which one exactly you want to do. That being said, both mics are just amazing. Both mics actually are just they have the good range on there, and the good controls basically that you have on there. Everything else basically with the mic. Now, again, when I bought it with the bundle. Is it important to get the bundle? Not necessarily. If you want to basically buy the bundle, I would recommend it. It's actually really nice, like nicer priced, because you get basically a lot of things with it. The stabilizer, the filter, the clip-on filter, and well, maybe you get the extension rod, which honestly really doesn't do anything. This is the base. This is the base that actually it comes with the mic itself. As you can tell, the base actually you can't see it. Well, you can see it obviously, but you can't feel it. It's actually really solidly built. So as far as if you are going to actually buy it, even if you just buy that with the stabilizers and everything, it's actually pretty good. If you've noticed from one of the other videos I've done, the previous one, I had it with the stabilizer and on the actual mic arm, and it actually fit perfectly, very nicely. Now, again, I wanted this basically because I don't want to be leaning over every time. And you can see basically right now, I'm talking directly to you guys. I don't need to be closer to mic or anything else like that. And it's working out very nicely. Now, as far as I can tell, everything with the arm is perfectly fine. Is there anything negative on the arm itself? A little bit, not really, not much. It's not really gonna break it or kill anything. But if you can tell, actually right here, it's the knob basically that kind of tightens it. I've noticed that I have to sometimes untighten it just to kind of lift up the arm or do anything. Okay, I guess I'm lying now. It was actually earlier where I'd lift it up and it would just kind of go sink down. I had to untighten it and retighten everything just to reposition it. Other than that, I feel like basically the arm, no matter what mic you're using, is perfectly fine, perfectly amazingly designed to where you are going to need something low profile. This is perfect. This is just perfect for what you're looking for. And I feel like you can basically put it anywhere and it would work out perfectly for you. The reason why is, like I said, you can't see it basically. The previous arm I had, even if I actually had it somewhere where it wasn't actually hindering the clamp, I would feel like it basically would still get in the way. They do have a normal type of mic arm in Elgato, but I think if I remember right, it actually towers over supposedly your monitors, and you can basically pull it down or up or anything else like that. If you want to, I believe that one is slightly more than this one. I just basically picked this one because I like the whole low profile design of it. I can literally just kind of tuck it away, pull it back up, bam, or even leave it somewhere else. That's what I like about it. You can literally, I can even probably be talking to you right now without the actually, probably see the filter on there, but I can have it actually where it's right now, and I'm still basically safe. I'm still within the range of the mic itself to pick up my audio and everything, and it actually still cancels out everything around it because of the clip guard on there. So that being said, like I said, I can just pull it out, bam, you get to go. And I feel like honestly, it's a good function of the mic itself, of the mic arm, I should say. You know, still playing around with it right now, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I love the design of it. I have another video basically where it shows you just literally how it looks, how I have it on there. For my situation, at least, where I have it actually, it's literally on the back of the desk and right next to my monitor arm. It's working very perfectly because I can just tuck it away, tuck it back in. If you are interested, I recommend this because actually it works out very perfectly. The price for it isn't so bad either in comparison to other mic arms, especially ones like, for example, where they're specific to that certain mic. This one isn't specific to any mic. You can use it on any other mics. I just basically chose to use this one because when I bought the bundle on this one, I figured, you know what, why not? Might as well go basically and get the arm and just, you know, get it for it. Yeah, the mic basically was a more secondary option. This was basically the more important thing that I needed on there. And I got this mic, especially after doing research. The wavelength mics actually do provide a little bit more control than most other ones that, you know, at least budget-wise, is what I was looking for. That's pretty much about it, honestly. Like I said, I'll leave the description to the video for the arm for more detailed review. I'll leave it on the description, and please, anything else, I'll leave it on the comment. Let me know, and live long and stay geeky.